Hey guys, Straya guy in China here, and you've caught me in my swimming pool. Having a bit of exercise, staying fit, healthy, clean, hygienic, and, well, exposing the world to this super white body. Well, today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about those kind of topics, hygiene, health and that in the world today. But let's get out of this echo chamber because the sound in here is horrible. So let's cut to my intro. Alright, that's a little better. Sorry I had to come out and, well, do this. It's kind of not my usual thing that I do. Gonna have to do a bit of a walk and talk video here, but the echo was pretty horrible inside there. Anyway, what I was going to talk to you guys about was essentially with lockdown and all the things going on at the moment, there's been some kind of like talking around places and that where people are saying things like, how are things going back to normal? What's going to be different? What can we do to improve things? And, well, it kind of got me thinking when I saw a video the other day on, well, one of my fellow YouTubers, Alex Absolute's channel. I'll put a link in the description below. But Alex and I have done a couple things, collaborations and that. It's this guy right here. Little shout out there to Alex. I was watching a video on his channel where it was actually pretty cool. He was taking his son. His son's absolutely adorable. I won't put any pictures of that. You guys can go find it for yourself if you look through his channel. But his son was going to kindergarten. And it got me thinking about traveling to things like school and that. And it's a big thing that I noticed for both while I was living in Korea and in China is kind of like the hygiene process and safety process that they go through in kindergartens and preschools, and I've actually seen some in Korea as well, middle school. I don't know about middle schools in China, I've never been to one yet, but anyway, it's the going in and having people check your temperature or wash your hands or things that just doesn't exist here in Western culture. I mean, I've worked most of my life in retail, namely produce, and if I was even a little bit sick, I would not be going to work at all. I would find ways to not go to work, whether it be calling in sick. You just tell them, like, you know, explosive diarrhea. Nobody questions explosive diarrhea. But essentially, you wouldn't go to work. Like, it would be a personal thing of mine that you would never go to work if you felt unwell. But as you know, there's always idiots out there. You've always got that kind of one person that, irrelevant if they come to work, whether or not they're in good health or if they're in bad health, they're like, I absolutely have to work. I have to go to work. I cannot be sick today. I cannot be. And they make everyone else sick. And it's completely not fair and it's ridiculous. Well, unlike in my experience here in the West, as I was saying, in China and in Korea, especially in the schools, I thought it was absolutely incredible that what they have is temperature checks and health checks before the kids go in. So they've got an actual doctor, a registered doctor, so not one of those nurses that, you know, is at school that you really wonder if you're sick and they ask you the question like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to call your mum? And you're like, I don't know, shouldn't you know? You're the person I'm seeing when I'm sick. But it's an actual registered proper doctor, and they can check up on the kids, they can check up on you as a teacher there as well, which is really awesome. I mean, save yourself money, don't go to an actual doctor, get checked by the school doctor. But I think it's just really awesome that what happens is if a kid comes in, if they're unwell, if they're displaying signs of being sick, they can be diagnosed, they could be recommended by the teachers, recommended by the doctor that works there for the kid to take medicine or do something, and more importantly, they can be told, go home. They can be told, their parents could be called, or if their parents are with them when they drop them off, in the case of like preschools and that, they're straight up just told, sorry, we're not going to let you in because you're endangering other people in the school by being there. And I just think this is something that I've never at all seen in growing up in Western culture, in being to schools, in being to kindergartens, friends, family, their kids as well. And I just thought, why don't we do that? It just makes sense. Like, it just makes sense to not let in people that are sick into the school, especially kids. You know, they're going to be playing with each other, they're going to be touching each other, you know, they're kids, they're going to be picking boogers and stuff and wiping them or eating them, whatever kids do. you know, it happens. And I just think in that kind of environment, why aren't we doing something more? In that kind of environment, why aren't we doing something more to just influence the lack of, and not even just during this time, and during in general? Why isn't this something that we've adapted into our schools here? I know as I said, I haven't seen it here. Maybe you've seen it. Well, I mean, what are your experiences actually? I want people to write down their experiences below, whether it be abroad or in their hometown or wherever they might be from watching this channel. I want you to write down what you think about kids getting checked before going into school, and or what's your experiences growing up as a kid, if your school did something any differently, or if they should have done something differently. Write it down below, because I'd really love to, see and reply to your comments. And speaking of see and reply to your comments, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. It really helps. And I mean, I'm a small growing channel, so I actually take a bit of time to look at every single one of your comments and get down there, and I pretty much reply to every single one of your comments too. So if you're feeling like a chat, or you want to just share a little bit of opinion, you agree or you disagree and absolutely hate me, get in there and write it down there. You say, you know, want to be friends, whatever that virus is at the moment, I'll still reply to you. So make sure you go down there, and have a look at Alex's channel there as well, because I'll put the link there. I'm the Straya guy in China, and I don't have a clever sign off.